Don't be afraid of being slow, be afraid of standing still. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Learning without thinking leads to confusion, thinking without learning leads to danger. Experience is the best teacher. Even the most skilled person cannot accomplish something without the necessary resources. Better to be the head of a chicken than the tail of an ox. The swift-footed climb first. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. Dripping water wears away a stone. Only by enduring the bitterest of the bitter can one become superior to others. Without experiencing the bitterness of cold, how can one appreciate the fragrance of the plum blossoms? Take 100 steps after meals, and you will live to 99. Better to die holding the fragrance in your arms than to be the root feeding the flowers. With utmost sincerity, even a piece of gold and a stone can be separated. Time waits for no one. Birds flap their wings before soaring high, and people must read before advancing. Willing to risk one's life, even to go to hell. Don't be afraid of a long journey, be afraid of a short ambition. The old man lost his horse. How could one know it wasn't a blessing? Know yourself and know your enemy, and you can fight 100 battles without danger. When the wind changes direction, some build walls, while others build windmills. A breath of air is worth more than a ton of gold. Haste makes waste. Gold is not pure enough, and people are not perfect. In books, there are golden houses and beauties like jade. A good horse does not eat the grass behind it. I'd rather be the one who disappoints the world than the one disappointed by the world. Unity can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. Water dripping day by day can wear through a stone, and a rope sawing day by day can cut through wood. Indigo is extracted from the indigo plant, but it is bluer than the plant itself. Don't provoke someone you can't handle. Don't wait idly until your youth turns white, you'll only regret it then. A spirited horse is bred from running, and a strong army is forged through battles. The wise know others, the enlightened understand themselves. The strong conquer others, the more potent conquer themselves. Great achievements come through hardships. An inch of time is worth an inch of gold, but an inch of gold cannot buy an inch of time. The former generation plants the trees, the later generation enjoys the shade. When the birds are gone, a good bough is stored. When the cunning rabbit dies, the running dog is cooked. 3 feet of ice does not form in a single day. A hero does not mention their past bravery. Fallen red leaves are not heartless, as they turn into spring mud to protect the flowers. Being full of oneself leads to loss, while humility leads to gain. Prefer to be the head of a chicken rather than the tail of a phoenix. After 1,000 grindings and 10,000 hammerings, the steel is still tough, no matter the direction of the wind. A person with great wisdom appears foolish, and a person with great skill appears clumsy. Opportunity knocks but once. There is nothing difficult in the world, it is only a matter of whether one has the will to do it. The cattle and sheep on the border are busy but gain nothing, while one's reflection in the mirror hesitates over clothing and meals. Practice boxing to keep your hands skillful, and recite poetry to keep your words eloquent. The privileged often forget things, while noble individuals often worry. Even though green mountains may block our view, the river will continue to flow eastward. Having a bright pearl in one's hand, there is no need to worry every night. In the boundless sea, fish leap at will, in the vast sky, birds fly freely. The winds and waters change. Where there's a will, there's a way. A sword's sharpness comes from grinding, and the fragrance of plum blossoms originates from bitter cold. Decaying wood cannot be carved, and a wall made of dung cannot be used as a cup. The noble person loves wealth but acquires it rightfully. To see 1,000 miles ahead, climb one more level. The fragrance of the night-blooming jasmine cannot be blown away by the wind. A good book is like a close friend, always accompanying you. Learning is like rowing upstream. If you're not advancing, you're going backward. Going too far is as bad as not going far enough.